Hello, thanks for joining me. I'm just smiling to myself because as I pressed record, a card flew out of this pack and it was the tower. Oh, I don't want that, so I put it back. How many of you done that? How many of you have seen a card and thought, oh no, thank you. No, I don't want that one, thanks very much, and just put it back in the pack. And of course, what happens then? It comes back out again, doesn't it? So I'm hoping that won't be the case because I don't know, it's been a long week. I don't know if I've got the strength for the tower, but let's see what comes out. Maybe it was just me being clumsy and dropping a card. Let's put it to that. Okay, right, what we got? Oh, well, we've got the Hermit, okay. Maybe that is a message that it has been a very busy week and we need to spend the weekend just retreating a little bit. Now I'm using my crystal tarot today, which were designed by a very clever crystal man called Philip Hermit. If you haven't heard about him, he's the crystal healer, and he's got lots and lots of books and information on crystals. And I've been to a couple of his courses, and they were fab. But this particular card, yes, it's the Hermit, but I'm very drawn to the peridot, which is the crystal that is here just by the Hermit's feet. Okay, I know that, I mean, people use crystals for all different reasons, and sometimes they they react differently to different people, so people get different experiences. That is the crystal that heals the healers. Now, if you're here today, I guarantee that you're an empath. I guarantee that you are very in tune with your own spiritual side. And in some way, maybe you are a healer. Maybe you do feel other people's energies and other people's, talk to you about their problems, and you listen and you take it on. That can be, it's a wonderful skill to have, but it can sometimes overtake you a little bit and make you feel that you need to withdraw. Okay, so that's the message that I'm getting from this Hermit. Obviously, we're a week before Christmas and it is a busy time. So if you're feeling a little bit of overwhelm and Christmas is next weekend, don't feel that you've got to rush. If you do need to just retreat and take some time out and some self-care. Alternatively, this could just be retreating because of just, again, that reflecting, that portal that we're going through at the moment, this 12-12, which I keep talking about every day. As well as reflecting, we talked a little bit about the fact that sometimes some losses and some changes have taken place for us to get where we are. And maybe there's just one last chance for you to reflect on that and really tap into what you've learned as a person and how wiser, because obviously the Hermit is a wise old man, and I'm not saying that anybody listening to this is old, but certainly wiser. So how have you learned? How have you gained wisdom? Has it taken its toll? Do you need some time to just gather your feelings and gather your senses before you move on to 2023? As I say, I am drawn to the crystal, so if you do have that peridot crystal, do use it, do hold it, maybe do some meditation with it. But also just as an intuitive person, which I'm sure you are, just be aware that sometimes you can go into overload, and you do, as spiritual as you are, you do need to look after your human self. Otherwise, you do kind of withdraw permanently from life and just can't really cope with it, which is the downside of that Hermit card, isn't it? That he doesn't actually engage in life because he's just so worn out from it. And we don't want that. So take both sides of the positive and negatives out of the Hermit. Right, who have we got with him? Another cup card. Did we have cups yesterday? I don't think we did we? Because we had the spirit animal cards. But we had cups for the 2 days before that, on the Wednesday and the Thursday. I feel that this is still very much in line with the Hermit card of the sensory overload. There's 7 cups there and they're overflowing, aren't they, with water. So maybe this is an emotional weekend for you. Maybe you're emotionally spent or just having to do so much. Maybe actually you're not even feeling very well and needing to rest. I'm going to pick, I don't know what that crystal is with the 7 of Cups, so I'm going to have a quick look in the book because I don't know all of them. Oh, it would be one I can't pronounce, wouldn't it? Okay, Chalintite. I've probably said that wrong. Chalcantite. There we go. Can't even see it. Okay, It will help you decide which route to take. So I don't know that crystal, so I can't really say too much about it. But I am drawn to the fact that it is a blue crystal. So peridot being green, it's sort of relating to the heart chakra, and healing can always take place there. But I feel that that's to benefit the throat chakra, which is kind of symbolised with this blue crystal here that I can't pronounce. Okay, so maybe this is an idea of having to speak up if you do need some time out, or just speaking out to let people. Make people aware that you're just processing stuff at the moment and maybe can't give them all of your time and all of your energy. Sevens are about wisdom. We've got the Seven of Cups here. But also they can be a bit of an endurance test. So do check in with your emotions and just make sure. So as I'm talking about this card, I'm thinking back to that idea of the 5 and the 10 of Cups that we had on Thursday, and the idea that, there's a lot going on, you're processing a lot of stuff, and that does take a little bit of time, and we can often feel like we're running out of time as we get to the end of the year, but there's always time for you. Make time for you if you have to, because it's really important. And I think that's something that we have learned this year, isn't it? That actually we have got to really look after ourselves, because otherwise we kind of just get swallowed up in the rat race, don't we? So I also like the fact that there's the little star in the, just going back to the Hermit card for a moment, in his lantern there's the little green star. And although that star is contained, so this is like my final message, because I just drew to it as I was about to stop talking. That little star may be just in the lantern, but it's ready to burst open and shine. So I feel that that's the idea of needing just a little bit of time to get yourself together, because we have got a new exciting phase, and that star's going to burst out of that lantern into the sky and be the catalyst for something very new. So you want to be ready for it. So take care of yourself. Do some crystal work if you feel that you need to this weekend. Do some meditation, whatever it is to help you just feel a bit more like you. Please do that. Okay, thank you for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow on Sunday with another reading. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much if you have. I really do appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Bye.